One man, one trial, one glove, one captivated audience. These are the things that will change one man's life forever. This is the trial of O.J. Simpson. Orenthal James Simpson, once a renowned Buffalo Bills running back, and soon his life would take a dramatic 180 when he was accused of murdering his ex-wife Nicole Brown Simpson and her friend, but supposed lover, Ronald Goodman. Oh, Ronald, I love you so much, and I want our love to last forever and ever.
Oh, Nicole, I love you too, and I sure hope we don't get murdered. That would be terrible for our love and romance. That would just be awful, and I love you. Oh, Nicole, I love how much we love each other. It's so... Oh, whoa, what was that? Oh, no! Don't kill us! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Oh God, what have I done? I gotta get out of here.
Little did he know that glove would mean his entire reputation. Uh-oh.
Of course, we would never truly know the real murderer of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. However, on June 13th, 1994, a little after midnight, cops have discovered the bodies of Ronald Goldman and Nicole Brown Simpson in their home. This led to a disastrous car chase between O.J. Simpson and the cops the next day. Man, it sure is a gosh darn shame what happened to these two people. They were such a lovely couple. Sheriff, if I may speak out of word for one moment, this was an evil act of botchery, and I don't understand it. Wait a minute. What's that? I have to... Oh my God. A clue. You know what this means. O.J. Simpson did have an abusive relationship with his ex-wife. That must mean... Robert Kardashian, give us O.J.'s location immediately. We need him for this trial. Over the course of the following night, O.J. Simpson was holed up in Robert Kardashian's home, confused over what was happening. The cops were just as confused, trying to figure out what was going on, where he was, and how to figure out this whole situation. Finally, at around 6:30 a.m. the next morning, O.J. Simpson drove off in his white Ford Bronco. This caused the cops and O.J. to go on a crazy car chase. This car chase went on for about 3 to 4 hours, and O.J. threatened that he had a gun. This caused the cops to slow down and O.J. himself to slow down. Later, as an LAPD officer and O.J. had a one-on-one conversation, they figured out that O.J. had written a suicide note as what it appeared to be the reason for having the gun. Once the car chase came to a close, the cops were able to arrest O.J. Simpson on the alleged charges of him murdering his ex-wife, Nicole Brown Simpson, and his friend/lover, Ronald Goldman. We now have rare footage of this exposed car chase. Stay tuned for more. Me, 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 me. Put your hands on the ground, O.J. Never, you'll never take me alive. I have a gun. Oh crap, guys, he's got the gun. We better slow down. Putt, 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 putt. O.J., we just want to talk to you. Pull over. Fine. Get your hands and feet on the ground. Please, get down on the ground. O.J. Simpson, being the man that he is, would, of course, have an amazing defense team. This defense team became known as the Dream Team. The Dream Team consisted of Robert Kardashian, Robert Sharpio, Alan Dershowitz, Gerard Ullman, Carl E. Douglas, and Francis Lee Bailey. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Dream Team. Dun, dun, dun. And I'm Robert Kardashian, and we're here to get the acquittal. Dun, dun, dun. Of course, we would need a prosecutor in this case. This prosecutor became known as Marcia Clark, and Marcia Clark was joined by Christopher A. Darden. Together, they formed the prosecution, and in the prosecution, they would become best known as the people who made O.J. Simpson try on the infamous glove. One of the main witnesses of this trial, named Cato Kalin, was known for his long hair, meandering answers, and honestly, his know-how of what happened during the murder.
So how do you think Mr. Simpson was a part of this murder?
I don't care! And finally, we have Judge Lance Ito, who is known for presiding over the whole O.J. Simpson murder trial. He was known for delaying the court multiple times over the course of the whole case. This raised suspicion throughout the whole jury, and people began to wonder whether or not he was a judge they could trust. The media was an enormous part of the O.J. Simpson murder trial. It led to many racial feuds, along with family feuds, along with friend feuds, and over 90 million people watched the court case, and over 150 million people watched the final court viewing. Ah, Boris Yeltsin, the Russian president. How are you, sir?
Very good, but let's get down to business. Do you think O.J. Simpson committed that crime?
Well, I don't know, sir. I have bigger things to worry about. Because I am the president of the United States. Oh, yes. Of course, the day would come where Mr. Darden would ask O.J. Simpson to try on a glove that was found at the crime scene. Trying on this glove would prove that it was too tight to fit O.J.'s hand, which would ultimately lead to O.J. Simpson's acquittal.
Mr. Simpson, would you please try on this glove?
Well, yes, sir. This was the glove found at the crime scene, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
All right. The glove. It doesn't fit properly.
And you know what I, Robert Kardashian, would say? If the glove doesn't fit, acquit.
If the glove doesn't fit, acquit! At the Clara Shortridge Foltz Criminal Justice Center, on the day of the verdict, millions watched from their television as O.J. Simpson received the verdict from the jury. This verdict ended up being not guilty due to the glove not fitting O.J. Simpson's hand and overwhelming evidence opposed to him murdering his ex-wife and his ex-wife's lover. To this day, there is still speculation whether or not O.J. Simpson actually did or did not commit the murder of his ex-wife and his ex-wife's lover. I'll leave you, the audience, with a question before I depart. Do you think O.J. committed the murder, or do you think he should have received the acquittal and got off scot-free? That's all for tonight, folks, and may you not suffer the same fate as many horrible villains.